Hi folks, Cowboy here. I'm camping again, and I'm tent camping. Tonight for dinner I'm going to be having some smoked andouille sausages with a turkey chorizo, a turkey kielbasa or kielbasa, and then just a hot turkey sausage that's been smoked. Now I'm going to cook those first. Going to use my little propane oven here, and then once I get those done, I'll let those rest, and I'm going to cut up a zucchini, a red pepper, and some onions, a half of a red onion and also a white onion. I'll saute those, then I'll throw those back together. All I'm going to use is a little salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. And of course, this is going to be low-cal because number one, I am using complex vegetables, which means that it takes the body longer to break those down. I'm not sure if you know much about the glycemic index, but all foods have a glycemic index. The higher the index is, the faster it breaks down into blood sugar, or to sugar, gets into the blood, and then the body has to produce insulin to help lower that blood sugar. So the lower the glycemic index is, the better it is for you, particularly on a low-cal, low-carb diet. Now, some of the foods that are high with a high glucose intolerance, for instance, not glucose, but index, is bananas, right? Potatoes, cashews, believe it or not. So if you're going to eat nuts, eat some walnuts, eat some pecans, almonds, Brazil nuts, something of those sort, because they do not have a high glycemic index. So it takes the body longer to break them down, allows the blood sugar to not elevate real quick, and it dumps into the system. Now, when you mix a complex vegetable with a fat, such as this turkey, which is low fat, but still got some fat in it, then you're going to help balance that so you don't get a big rush of glucose, and your meal will last a lot longer. So that's just a little bit about low-cal, low-carb, glycemic index, blood sugar. So it's an interesting topic, and our body is a magnificent organ, and it's great how it works. So if you're interested in more of that, do some little research and study how food is broken down. So let's get started. So got that propane going. You can see I just got a tiny bit of oil. Now I'm going to take these sausages and I'm going to sort of cut them up because I want them to release all of their good oils. So like I was going to tell you, I got this smoked turkey kielbasa. That's what this one is. Then we have a turkey chorizo, still attached to each other. And last but not least, an andouille smoked turkey. All right, gonna let those do those things. Be back shortly. I'm sure you can hear that sausage. Man alive. That aroma, particularly that turkey chorizo. Stay tuned. Alrighty, we got those vegetables cut up. You can see you got a white onion, got a little red onion in there, got some zucchini, and a red pepper. So we're going to let those melt down just a little bit. Now, you know I like to cook them so they still got some crunch to them. Don't want to overcook them. You can see I got black pepper, salt, and a tiny bit of olive oil. Wish you could smell through the phone. All right, I want to show you this this sausage. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? I think we'll try a piece. Got a little char to it. Isn't that beautiful? All those oils. Means you got to have a cup of cowboy coffee with it. Let's get busy. So I got those vegetables to the point I want them. And now I'm going to take this sausage and I'm going to give it a good stir. And that looks absolutely fabulous. I'll give you a close-up. Take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all that color. And remember, this is low-cal, low-carb, complex carbohydrates, and turkey. You know what? Let's plate it up. All right. Take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let's try this zucchini. A little yellow onion, a little red pepper. Can you hear that crunch? Then you combine it with a good piece of sausage. Don't get no better than that. Yep, you're right. I'm hungry. I hope you enjoyed this little low-cal meal. Let's eat. I'll see you on down the trail. And remember, like and subscribe. Have a good cup of cowboy coffee.